Pardon the mess, I haven't cleaned up, but did just finish this jacket up for a guy. Turned out nice. Did a nice HTV design on the back. Had to modify it from what he wanted a bit. He sent me this basic image and was like, I want something like this, but he wanted the lettering different from what the original was, so I had to redo that. And then his name up here, kind of like biker style. I put it on a piece of fabric, like a patch, like a biker patch, and then pressed it. This is that Stahl's premium vinyl. This stuff is amazing. Like, I used another brand before, but I really like this. This was recommended to me by another guy, and especially for spandex and stretch materials, man, that stuff is nice. So I did a mix of stitching. Hopefully there's not a lot of glare from the window. I got it on the mannequin right now. I did a little mix of kind of rough and clean stitching because it's kind of got a biker look to it. I bought this trim and then layered it on top of more leather and put it on. You can see where it skips some stitches a little bit, but I kind of wanted it a little off a bit. And then I did this patch around here really clean, because a patch should, I think a patch on a biker jacket type thing should always be clean. And then we did the hood. Hood turned out nice. This is the back, of course. We did the cording through here, hemmed up the bottom really nice. Did a 1/2 inch hem around the bottom. And then let's see if we can turn my mannequin around here without knocking it over. Yep. He's got a lean to him. I need to get a better mannequin. It was free though, I can't complain. There we go. So there's the hood, kind of a nice deep scoop hood. Real basic, nothing fancy on it, just a solid hood. Stitched around from the collar all the way around. I might go back around this and stitch this up, folded like this so it lays flat. I just noticed that. That's why I double check everything. And then did everything straight stitched on these for this trim and these here. I bought this trim. This trim was a little more expensive than what I thought it was going to be, even with a coupon. And it had leather cording in it, but it didn't look right for what I was going for the final jacket. It was too thin, and just trying to spread it out and all that, and I was like, it didn't look good. And I wanted it to match what was on the back, so I had this heavier cord here, and it fits through just fine. Ended up really nice. Stitching turned out good, nice and straight. I thought about putting buttons on here, but I thought it would take away from it, and he's not going to close it up anyway. It's for wrestling and for entrances and for show. I sent him pictures of it. He's really happy with it. He likes it. This material does fray a little bit, so I gotta do a little cleanup on it still. But that fraying won't really do much. It might fray a little bit. Once you wash it and all that, it'll be fine. I left some extra on the cords down here in case you wanted to mess with the lacing, and just for aesthetics. I think it looks pretty good. A lot of straight stitching on the inside. I didn't line this one because the material's pretty thick. It's like a kind of a medium or so weight denim, like a stretch denim. Really easy to work with. Zigzag stitched in through here for the hood. The hood was pretty easy. The seams, zigzag and like serge stitched the seams. So real basic around the arms, hemmed them, nothing super fancy on that. I thought about a contrasting thread, but he's going for something dark, and based on the picture he sent me, I didn't want to stray too far away from that. I sent him pictures of it before I send it off to make sure he liked everything, and make sure he didn't want anything added to it, because I thought about maybe putting a patch of leather up here too, but he likes it the way it is. So real happy with that. And then over at my table here, also made a knee pad cover. Yep, with the tribal design on it. That should look good and fit nice. This isn't heat pressed on. This is actual spandex. It's heavyweight spandex with like a medium weight for the design. My window is sucking my curtain out there. I don't have a screen in it. It's a nice day outside. I got the shop opened up, breeze coming through. But yeah, this is real basic. Just 15 inches around, roughly, by I think it was 16 length. Yeah, and then hemmed it with some elastic. I used some real small, like 1/4 inch elastic and put in there. Some people don't put elastic in these. I don't understand why though. And it's just a cover, but I like it to fit and to last. And this spandex is like a football spandex, so this will hold up really nice. This is the cording and other trim that has that big cord in it on the front, down the sides of the front of the jacket. I tried spreading this out and thought it would look good, but this is just too thin. I have some left, so I'm going to use it for something else, for a set of gear I'm making for me actually, and it should look good. I love the Yaya Han cosplay materials. They're really made well, but they're expensive. Like this cording was not cheap, or this trim. It's not really cording. This trim was not cheap, but it's actual like a leather material. So I probably could have went with something cheaper, but you know, he's paying for it. He got a good deal on it. But like this one here looks just as good, and then I backed it with a scrap leather that I had, so it's not just this on here, and reinforced it and then punched holes in it. Didn't add any time really, and it made it look a lot better. This was like half, if not a third of the price of this, and I had coupons. Always keep your coupons. So yeah, I probably should have added up the pricing better on this one when I did it, but initially I was like, oh, I have all the materials for this, not too big of a deal. Yeah, I didn't have all the materials I needed for it. Miscalculated that one by a mile, but it's all good. Still turned out nice. It's a good presentation piece, a good portfolio piece. Still made some money off of it, and a buddy of mine got a nice looking jacket to hype up his new look. The guy's been working his butt off. Look for Russ Jones if you're a professional wrestling fan. Follow him on social media. I've wrestled him a couple times, once or twice. Always good matches, but man, this last year and a half or so, he has gotten in crazy shape and looks like a beast. So hopefully this is a nice addition to his new look and his 2020 like revamp of himself. The camera's focusing in and out. If you guys have any questions, suggestions, observations, comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section or message me. Like, share the videos, subscribe, all the social media stuff. Looks like a Jedi right now. It's great. And I'll be posting more content up. There should be a subscribe button somewhere on this video. I haven't decided where I'm going to put it yet. Probably be on your left hand side. It'll look like the icon for the YouTube page. And then you got the bell down there and all that. So yeah, there's that. I want to clean this mess up here that I got to. Yeah. This is the result of working on projects like this and other ones for the last 3 days and just throwing stuff everywhere. I am not the most organized person sometimes. The table is because I was going through tools and scrap material, but yeah. So, but end result, I'm probably gonna do some contests and stuff here soon too. Once I get up to around 500 subscribers, I want to give away some stuff. More news on that later on, so keep an eye out. Thanks, guys.